Hi, this is Keith Bryant for Global SMT Magazine. I'm here at Electronica 2016 with Bernard Merkins, who is VP of the Electronic Sector. YXLON have one of the larger presences here at the exhibition, 3 machines, and we're going to talk a little bit about the new technologies and the FF series of equipment. So I guess my first question, Bernard, is you have a cheetah here with some very new things on them. Perhaps you could outline them briefly for us.
Thank you very much for introducing, Keith. I'm very happy that we are here together. For us, we have actually 2 highlights, but you asked me about the first highlight here on the show. On the Electronica, we expect a lot of people from the EMS industry, from SMT, production, equipment manufacturers, everything. People are interested in the quality, and they're especially interested into repeatable, reliable inspection results for checking the quality of their boards. And we have introduced here on the show a very new, very high precision inspection table, where we are about 10 times more accurate than any other suppliers in that market for repeatable inspection. This gives the customer very good benefit when you do mass inspection, middle volume inspection, checking the PCB boards, and we provide that solution with a repeated inspection.
Okay, and I guess it also helps for CT reconstruction and this kind of thing because you have a lot more accuracy, and also for automated inspection movement.
Yeah, there are 2 things. You know, the board designs are changing today. We have double-sided boards. People like to see also defects not only on the top side of the board, also on the bottom side. Therefore, we're using laminography technology, slicing images of the board from the top side, from the bottom side, and utilizing our new XY table, the high precision table, we get much better results. And this really is a real big benefit for our customers.
Okay, so the laminography is effectively inclined CT, or what we would call partial CT.
Exactly. And the big benefit is you don't look top-down view or from the side. When you do that, you will miss some information because you simply do not know where is my connection. Is it on the upper side? Is it in the lower side? You can see also this kind of information with laminography.
Okay, so this is obviously a major step forward and something really interesting for the people who are coming to visit. And I see also beside us you have a horizontal CT system. Perhaps you can tell us a little bit about this as well.
Yeah. For that machine we are very excited because it's the first time we are presenting this type of machine on the Electronica show. The Electronica show, you know, is a little bit different than a lot of other shows. It's a combination of SMT and components and semiconductor people, and we wanted to address exactly for this audience this machine. So we're talking to people in the board assembly who want to check a final assembly of their board. They want to make accurate measurements. They want to see, are my components accurately placed? And in 2D you cannot do this kind of things. So with that machine we take a full 3D scan of the board, or maybe up to the size of an iPad, and then you can make accurate measurement analysis. On top of that, if you like, you can also compare this data with your CAD data. So this is also a very good advantage for our customers. They can make a real comparison, not only visually or whatever. They have 3D data from X-ray and can compare it. So this is addressing the first audience. The second audience here, components manufacturers in the semicon industry people, they want to see the smallest, tiniest defects in their chips, in their designs. And regular machines, they have limitations in terms of magnification. This machine here has a 2 times bigger magnification than any other machines normally which are in that industry. So we can provide a very high resolution CT scan for chips, and not only providing this kind of resolution, on top of that we have a lot of intelligent software integrated into that package. We have 2 highlights which are YXLON patented. They are unique in the market. One very important thing is when you have a tablet and you have some devices on the side of a tablet, normally you cannot inspect this in the proper way with a real 3D machine. We can do that. We are using something called Flex Center. It's a virtual rotation axe. We're rotating only around this area of interest with this particular software tool. And with that we can really achieve very nice images, very nice results, so you can analyze this kind of assembly in a much better way. The second thing is also we are very much concerned about user friendliness in the daily routine, so how the people are using the machine. So when you are doing 3D, typically you have to move for high resolution scans, you have to move the test sample very close to the X-ray tube. And this is very tricky in a normal machine. For our machine it's very simple today because we have integrated a so-called IntelliGuard system. IntelliGuard means it's an automated collision protection system. It's fully automated. There's a visual camera reading out the outer shape of the test sample, automatically calculating it back into the CT machine, and you can do right away after 30 seconds. After 30 seconds you can start a CT scan with a very high resolution.
Okay, and how is your system able to cope with the high power demands that you have on one side of the industry, and when you talk about electronics and chips, what we would call the traditional electronics type issues?
Yeah, this is also a very interesting approach we are doing here. We have actually two tubes in that machine. We can do the very tiny things on the semicon side, on the component side. We are using there a unique new tube we have only designed for that type of machine. It's a 190 kV transmission tube, which has very high, tiniest resolution. We achieved this not only just by the tube design, but also we have incorporated an extra inside tube cooling. And this means that also on a higher kV range, we have a very small, decent focus spot for best image quality. On top of that, the tube power is above all industrial standards for a transmission tube. It's about 80 watts tube power, and with that we can generate a very good contrast image. So this is for the people on the component side, on the connector side, a very important device. If it's getting even larger, the board, or you have in aerospace, in military, you have really thick components with ceramics in, a lot of material, extra material, you can also use even a higher tube power. The second tube we have integrated is about 225 kV, and it's not only the kV which makes here the best image. Here the most important is in CT, for that quality you're doing long time scans. The more scan time you use, the more images you can acquire, the better is your image quality. And to do that you need a very, very stable tube. And we have made a lot of benchmark tests in the industry about tube stability, and this tube is really the number one in this tube stability. Means a very good scan, a very good image quality. At the end, our customers can make a very good analysis of their objects.
Great. So really, in summary, you have a new system which introduces metrology into X-ray, which has always been one of the challenges. And it allows you to work back to CAD design, which has always been another one of the big on the wish list of most people, but not actually happening. And effectively, to use an automotive term, you almost have it as a crossover machine, where it has a foot in 1, 2, maybe 3 different industries. So it should, even though I'm sure it's not a cheap machine, it should soon become a very good seller for you.
For us, it's already a very good seller, and it will be a big seller for us. We are looking forward to that, exactly for the summary you made already for me or for us. The key is it's a system you can use for all kind of applications. It's addressing a customer need in the FA lab, in the R&D center. You can even run that machine close to the production, because we have a lot of things, automated programming sequences even integrated. So if you have a ramp up of your product, you can even use it in the ramping up of consecutive CT scans, checking and checking all over the time, 24/7. This machine is ready also to support your production.
Oh, Bernard, thank you for taking the time to explain this to us, and it definitely sounds like a winning combination. So good luck with the rest of the show.
Thank you very much, Keith.